So we're continuing in Megilat Esther Perek Bet Pasuk Chet. So we just were introduced to Esther and Mordechai, and we already heard that there's a gezerah that all the girls have to be gathered to shoot for this beauty pageant. Vayhi behishama devar hamelech v'dato. And behold, when they heard Mordechai and Esther, when they heard the king's ruling and his law, we'll see what the difference is between his ruling and his law. And when they gathered all the ladies to Shushana Bira, Eliad Heggai, in the hands of Heggai. I'm not sure why this guy Heggai is kept on being mentioned. The Gemara doesn't discuss it right now. Vatilakach Esther El Bet HaMelech, and Esther was taken to the king's home, Eliad Heggai Shovar Nashim, by the hands of Heggai, the guard of the woman. So she was taken against her will. So what does this mean? When they heard the words of the king and his law, says the Gaon of Vilna as follows: that once they heard this, Esther was a tzaddiket. She didn't want to go to be this non-Jewish king to take her. Therefore, she hid. She hid, and she didn't want to get captured by this. So the Goyim girls, they were going freely. Please, I want to win the beauty pageant. But the tzaddiket Esther, she hid. She didn't want to be part of this. But unfortunately, people already knew about her, and they knew about her beauty. They would see her, in the street, whatever it was, buying stuff, whatever it was, they knew about her. And therefore, they said, hey, where's this girl Esther? She's a very beautiful lady. Where is she? So then they figured that she was hiding. And therefore they said, they sent a second law. They said, whoever we catch that's hiding is going to be killed. And therefore, Mordechai said, we don't want her to be killed. And therefore, they let her go. And then we're going to see the next step. So now she comes out of hiding and she goes. Vatitava na'ara be'enav. And this young woman Esther was very good in the eyes of Achashverosh. Vatisa chesed lefanav. And she was like chesed in front of him. And the Gaon of Vilna explains that she was two things. Titav hanara be'enav, in his eyes, that means she looked beautiful. Vatisa chesed lefanav, and she was a girl of chesed. And that's what a wife, says the Gaon of Vilna, is supposed to be. Of course, beautiful in the eyes of her husband, and also a girl of chesed, and not a kasanit, not an angry wife. That's what we say, kala na'eva chasuda. We sing it in the songs, in the brachot of the kala. Kala, bride, na'eh, beautiful, and chasuda, with chesed. The pasuk continues, Vayvahel et tamrukea. Vayvahel in Hebrew is behala, is like quickly and excited. So he loved from the get-go Esther so much, he quickly got her tamrukea, her makeup, ve'et manotea, the different delicacies that he gave her. Ve'et sheva ne'arot hareuyot latet la mibet hamelech, and he gave her 7 ladies that were like her servants. He gave her from the royal home. Vaishanea ve'et narotea, and he switched, and he transferred her and these 7 ladies that were given to take care of her, litov bet anashim, to the best house of the ladies. He gave her the best quarters. Says the Gaon of Vilna, he already saw this is going to be the winner. He knew this is going to be the one. So he treated her nicely already from the beginning. He gave her quickly all the makeup she needed, and he gave her delicacies, and he brought her to the best quarters to sleep in. Last pasuk for today. Lo higida Esther et amav et molata. Esther did not reveal her nation and where was she born from. She didn't reveal she was Jewish. Ki Mordechai tziva alea asher lo tagid. Why didn't she reveal? Because Mordechai commanded her not to say. What was Mordechai commanding? What was the reason for this? And we know there's a very big part of the story. She never said she was Jewish. Like, why not? And this continues on what we said. Mordechai was worried. He's, hold on a second. They knew Esther was in hiding because they were looking for her. Now she revealed herself. Mordechai was afraid if she's going to say she was Jewish, they say, these Jews, they didn't want to come, and they're going to now take revenge against the Jews. So therefore he told Esther, look, I don't want any revenge against the Jews. Make sure you don't reveal what nation you're from. And now when she was in the king's quarters, says the Gaon of Vilna, she saw that they love her already. And even if she were to reveal, she felt they won't do anything about it. But the only reason why she didn't reveal was because Mordechai commanded her. Mordechai commanded her, don't reveal, so she didn't reveal. That's what the Pasuk says, because Mordechai told her. And not because she felt threatened. It was because Mordechai told her. And this is also part of the miracle. It's unbelievable that she only did it because Mordechai told her. And this ended up being so great for her. Because Haman wanted to kill the Jews not knowing that she's Jewish. And then at the end, the culmination was she says to Achashverosh, this Haman, he wants to kill my nation. Your nation, who's your nation? The Jews, etc. So that was a big surprise. And that's what caused Achashverosh to eventually kill Haman. So this ended up being something that was so crucial in the story. But it really started from a concern of Mordechai. She felt there was no concern. They're not going to do anything to the Jews if now that I reveal. But she held it in because Mordechai told her. And because Mordechai told her, she held it in. And that's why, and that ended up being such a big, important part in the miracle.
For 5 years, she kept quiet.
It was quite some time. The entire story, I think, was 9 or 13 years. The entire story.
To keep Shabbat.
Yeah. That's the 7 Na'arot. He doesn't explain it here. The 7 Na'arot was also for her to know which day is. So every day, so your day 1, day 2, day 7. So then she knew which day Shabbat was always, because no one in the palace was Shabbat, anything like that. All right, that's that for today. We will continue next time. Amen. Amen. Rabbi Chananya ברק השם רצה הקדוש ברוך הוא לזכות את ישראל לפי חכיר בעליהם תורה מסור שנאמר אדוני חפץ זמן צדקו יגדיל תורה וידיר. Amen.